In this tutorial, we'll look at how to share your workbook and then track the changes in Excel. This means that you'll be able to see who changed what and when on the spreadsheet. You'll find Share Workbook on the Review tab on the ribbon in the Changes group. So to share a workbook, click on Share Workbook and then tick against Allow changes by more than one user at the same time. Before I click OK, I'll have a look at the Advanced tab. You might decide you'd like to make some alterations here. For example, is 30 days long enough to keep the change history? You can extend that if you wish, or you can even choose not to keep the change history. You can change when the document is automatically updated, and you can decide when there's conflicts who gets to win. As you're the owner of this document, you get to choose. I'll click OK, and as this document will now be a shared document, I have to click OK to continue. If you look at the name of the document, it has shared in square brackets. Any other user that has access to this file will be able to amend it and work on it at the same time as me. But once it's been saved, I can check what's been going on using Track Changes. I'll just make a couple of amendments and save the document. I'll use Ctrl S. Now imagine I've closed this document and it's a few days later and I want to see what's been going on with this document. So I'll click Track Changes and then Highlight Changes. The dialog box gives me some choices. It's asking me when I'd like to see the changes from. Since I last saved, all changes not reviewed, or since a specific date. I'll change it to all. Then I can decide whose changes I'd like to look at. Is it everyone, anyone specific, or just me? I'll leave it on everyone. Then you get a chance to say in a specific area in the document, but I'll leave it blank. At the bottom of the box, you've got two choices. Would you like to highlight the changes on the screen? And would you like a list of changes on a new spreadsheet? I'll leave it as it is and click OK. Now you can see I have two markers of the amendments that's been made. If I hover my mouse over the cell, I get to see what the change was and who made the change and at what date and time. When I'm ready, I can decide to accept those changes or reject them. So from the same Track Changes button, I can choose Accept, Reject Changes. Again, I can choose when, who, or where. I'll leave the first one as not yet reviewed, and I'll leave it for everyone, and click OK. I can accept or reject one by one, or I can accept all or reject all. I'll just accept the first change, but reject the second. If I no longer wish to share this document, I can go back to Share Workbook, deselect the tick, click OK, and then click Yes, but I will receive a warning that all the history will be removed. In this tutorial, we've had a look at how to share your workbook and then track the changes in an Excel spreadsheet.